What's up, guys? I'm here today working on my 240 engine for my Nissan, Nissan Hardbody. So I just picked this up last night from a buddy of mine. I traded a car for it. It was a really crappy old project car, but nonetheless, it's gonna make him happy. I'm happy he got a 240 engine. It's a KA24E single cam, but it's got the 240 plenum. That's really what I've been after, and I have not been able to find one anywhere. So probably should have taken a video earlier before I started stripping it down, but nonetheless, I'm gonna start now so you guys don't miss out. All right, so this is my 240 engine. This is my KA24E with an alleged 150,000 miles on it. It's been sitting for a while, as you can see. And kind of scared because those valves were open. Ooh. So I have to deal with this. Probably gonna get that TIG welded up because you can't find these anywhere. And then rebore these holes out, and I think I'll be okay. I'm trying to wiggle it right now. It's not going much anywhere. I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. Here's the intake. The prized possession that I've been looking for a single cam. I'm so excited about this. I don't think you guys have any idea. So, and this was another KA that I had opened up to see the condition of. This has been through the bath already, but rust. I don't know how I feel about it, so I'm gonna keep this one as a backup. I don't think I'm gonna use this block, because I'd much rather prefer to use this block because it's from Japan. 40F, there's your proof right there. 40F. This is a 240SX engine, boys and girls, if there's any out there. Oh, this might have been boosted at one point. Interesting. Okay, so I'm sure you guys were you were be able to see that. I'm having trouble getting this manifold off. And as far as I'm concerned, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess these don't hold it down on this model. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so let's start investigating the damage. Oh, that don't look good. Say that one's fine. That one's maybe fine. That one's not so fine. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. This looks very similar to the inside of my engine. Oh no. If anybody wondering, if anybody knows what I'm looking at right now, please leave that in the comment section, because some of you might not know, but right here, see down there where it's ribbed almost, if I can get the camera to focus. This is what happens when you don't do a timing job on these trucks. That side should look like this one. There's a bit of plastic down here, and look, there's some right here with my fingers on. Oh no. I recommend you getting 2 1/2-inch socket wrenches, 27 on the crank, 24 on the cam with an extension. I forgot the extension, so you can clear the head. And pull. get a buddy with a 1/2 inch and a 27 mil, hold it here so while you try to take this off, it doesn't spin on you. 24 up here. Oops. Dang it. 24 mil in here. 24. But the big thing is if you're doing a timing job, I'd like to take zip ties and zip tie these teeth in exactly the position that you are in so you don't lose timing. Just wiggle that baby off. Dipstick mount is off. Now I gotta take these 4 10mm bolts off. These are kind of a pain because you can't really fit a socket in here. So, and you have to be very careful is to make sure that your wrench is fully seated on it, or else you will strip them all out. I promise, I've done it before. This is all getting built internal, so it's not like any of this matters, but I do like to see at least what happened before I go spending money on this. Look for any potential issues that happened before. I don't know if there's a factory issue on this, so I want to make sure I'm finding this now. The parts bin. Okay guys, so this is the damage. Looks like we got a little bit of surface rust, nothing terrible. Looks like a walnut, like a little nut that fell in there while it's been sitting outside. I have been letting this sit in WD-40 because I was scared that it wouldn't turn over. But now that I look at it, I'm glad that it was. If it wasn't and try to crank it over, there would be nothing to lubricate all this rust, and it would have been gross. This isn't that bad. My other head, I'll flash a picture up on the screen sometime. It was god-awful horrendous. All this was dark red in here. I'm surprised at how well those pistons and the bore cleaned up for what it is. I mean, this is an improvement from what I've been working with, so. I'm not seeing any real scarring. I won't be able to tell until I really clean this thing. Because again, it's been sitting. Hitting these with some Scotch-Brite very gently just to get some of the crazy stuff off. But this cylinder's got me weirded out. There's this little ridge here in this top of this piston. And stock pistons don't really, I mean they do, I don't know. Doesn't feel bad. Slides over with minimal effort. I just cut the chain down there, so I gotta get this out. I'm not gonna force anything. It turns very smooth though. So I guess the next order of operations is take the rest of the crap off of it and flip it over. What to take off next? Carnage. Carnage. Timing guides. Blah. Blah. Water. Oh, that's not good. Pop the valve cover, check your timing guides. Dang, I knew. I don't think I've damaged my valve train. Oh yeah, I did. No, it's got a bent valve, I think. You can barely see that, but on the tip of my finger, right? Maybe over there too. So this definitely jumped timing. Which is not very bueno. Damn it. Okay. That pickup tube has been clogged with metal and plastic and all that jazz. Okay. I'm gonna turn it over and see if I can bump into any more issues. Nothing? 72 feels fine. 73 feels fine. Go up and down. Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better about this purchase. This trade, rather. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. I think this is savable. For sure. And even if that head isn't, I've got the built one over there. So it's not really a big deal. I'm just worried about the block. So I might wheel this outside and hose it down. Yep. I'm gonna take these this crank out and the pistons and all that, and I'm gonna go hose it down. Nothing. Nothing. Very smooth. Smooth sailing, and I'm happy for that. So I'm gonna get this rear main off, pull the crank. Don't crucify me for this. This engine's getting a complete overhaul. So none of this is staying, except maybe the pan, the girdle, or whatever that's called, is staying, intake stand. Like just the internals though, the crank pistons are going. It's gonna get bored out. This is gonna get washed. It's not gonna be an issue, guys. I promise you. I did find some cool writings. I don't know what that is. It looks like a 54. I don't know what that is. AEL. So somebody's been in here before, obviously. But yeah, so I'm happy. Keep tearing it down, probably hose it off, rip off the last remaining bits, and then trash everything that I don't need. And then, yeah, should be good. This is what I've been up to off camera. Sorting, crank, injectors, manifolds. This is all clean. I cleaned it up. Sprayed some WD-40 on it so it wouldn't rust. That's my old block that I don't want anything to do with. That needs a lot of work. It's gonna go to a different home. These are my trash parts, pretty much. But yeah, scraped all the gasket off for the most part. Probably, I got a problem I found. So this reminds me. Remind me to tap that out. Oil pump shaft looks usable. Everything in here. I mean, I obviously need like a new timing kit, because that's bad. It's pretty sharp on my fingers. I got everything inside. But man, look how bad it chewed through this. That was the chain that bit that. I have these here to remind me to get new ones. That'll be it for today, probably. Nice stopping point. So, Facebook, that's where you're going. I don't need you. Yeah. I don't need you when I've got you. So. All right. So, pardon the glare. My camera's a little dirty from me working on this. I got some greasy hands, but it's probably a good stopping point for today is the teardown of my 240 motor. Probably gonna take it to Ted's machine shop here in a little bit. He's Ted is a gentleman who's been in the business for 50 years as of this year, reborn engines and whatnot, rebuilding them. So I trust him. I've had a couple dirt bikes done by him, a motorcycle. I had that head, the valve job done to that head with new guides, valves, and seats. So, with that being said, it's going in here soon. So, I'm excited. go shower up, and I got a dinner date to get to. So see you guys later.
Slice gold cheddar with the ice cold set. My goalie is